Today for Best in the World Every Day, I'm doing my push-up workout. This is an amazing workout. It works my whole body, all the way from my lower body, calves, legs, abdominals, my whole upper body, my whole back. This is, like I said, it's very efficient and effective for my lifestyle. Being a business owner, chief executive officer, and investor. It's, like I said, you can do this for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes, depending on the day. I gauge it by how many water bottles, Dasani water bottles I drink. It takes me about 30 minutes to drink a Dasani water bottle. It's very hydrating. You know, I do nice indoor air conditioning here in Cross Creek Ranch, Fulshire, Texas, and keeps me hydrated. I can do a good workout. It's absolutely amazing. Look forward to getting started. As a former collegiate athlete, I was a wide receiver on the American football team. And throughout my life, I've done leisure fitness throughout my life as well. And obviously, with football, I spent a lot of time in the weight room, fitness centers, gyms, and throughout my life as well, and indoors and outdoors. And with all my analysis, there's nothing better for myself and for a human than doing push-ups on a regular basis. You can do these every day, and it depends on you. If you got time for it every day, you can do them every day. I usually like to do a majority of the week, a few times a week, and depending on the day, you can do repetition sets. So it's not about doing a maximum amount right at once. You want to just do repetition sets for a long duration. You can do 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes if you have the time, go even longer. Like I said, most importantly, it's very fun for me. It's leisure fitness. I can do this anywhere, at my house, the clubhouse, the swimming pool, the park, pretty much any fitness center or gym. You need to have a extra thick Pilates, an extra thick yoga mat and rug, 1 inch, and an ottoman, and you can also use a bench. That's all you need. You can pretty much take these anywhere, do them anywhere you want. It's very effective. Obviously, flooring's a big deal as well. You need to make sure your flooring is flat, comfortable as well. If you have bad flooring, it doesn't matter how good your extra thick Pilates, extra thick yoga mat, rug are, if the flooring is bad. So you gotta make sure that's fine, that you can use this. These are mainly used for Pilates and yoga when you purchase them, but I use them for push-ups. These are great for definitely great for my knee joints when I'm getting into my stance and getting out. I need to protect my knees, as well as, I press a lot, I put a lot of force, so it can definitely hurt my hands and wrist very easily if you don't have an extra thick one. So I recommend those, but then you can pretty much do them anywhere you want. It's amazing leisure fitness workout. You can do it 24/7, whenever you want, so it's pretty amazing. With all the statuses that I've earned with my business and personally as well, especially in like the hospitality, travel industry, in particular Hilton, where I have a diamond status and membership is mainly for the Waldorf Astoria, and Marriott Gold Elite status, which is mainly for the Ritz-Carlton. and I've had the opportunity to stay in a lot of places like those, as well as Atlantis, Bahamas, Ritz-Carlton, Aruba. And most of these really fine resorts have really good places to do push-ups. You can take these with you. They all have their own extra thick Pilates, extra thick yoga mats and rugs, and it's a really fun activity to do on vacation as well, or whenever you're traveling. For me, personal business as well, and it's an amazing thing you can do on the go as well. It doesn't have to be just at your home. You can take it anywhere and do this workout. So it really complements my lifestyle. And most importantly, it's really fun. Like I've done all types of workouts, high intensity workouts, outdoor workouts, whatever you can think in the weight room. I've already done it. There's nothing better than doing push-ups. And if you look at all my analysis I've done, I believe push-ups are the best exercise for myself and for a human. And if you look at like the most elite, if you look at occupations that require the most elite fitness level for the last 100 years, push-ups is the #1 metric. You can test that, as well as it will be for the next 100 years. So it's a good way for me to understand and test, how my overall fitness is doing. Just by doing push-ups, how I can do them, and it's very important. Like when I'm doing the push-ups, to do a lot of force, and do in perfect form. But between sets, you should be at ease. You should be at ease, and you should be enjoying your workout, and you should be fully recovered before you do your second set. Because there's no point of ever getting hurt, overtraining, anything like that. You want to enjoy your workout. And it's about long duration. You do it a few times a week for a long period of time. It makes a huge impact. So that's I highly recommend it. And so it's important to do perfect form when you're doing it. And throughout my workout, like I said, I'm warming up right now. When I get a little more warmed up, I can increase the reps at ease and hold that, for a long period of duration. So depending on the day, I'll do 30, 60, 90 minutes. That's 1 water bottle, 2 water bottles, 3 water bottles. So depending on the day, that's what I'll do. Like I said, usually in the first water bottle, I'm still warming up, and then I can build up to it throughout the whole workout. Similar to running and operating a business, doing fitness, especially leisure fitness, it's if you want to do this every day or majority of the week, pretty much, like I said, it complements exercise for the day. For my physical health, which is my overall health, and as well for a human, there's three components: diet, what you eat every day, and the quality of what you eat. Sleep, how much you sleep, and the quality of how much you sleep, and exercise, how much exercise and quality of your exercise. As I believe diet is the most important. What I eat every day, the quality of what I eat, and the correct quantity. Depending on what I eat, it can kind of dictate sleep as well as exercise. And so depending on the day, I want to exercise depending on that. So it's very important for my overall health, which is my physical health. All my muscles, all my bones, obviously my heart and my brain. These are all part of my physical health, and being able to make sure I balance out the whole equation. I want to make sure diet, sleep, and exercise are all perfect for the day. And definitely exercise makes an impact on it. And like I said, it really complements my lifestyle, being a business owner, chief executive officer, investor for everyday purposes. It's absolutely amazing, and I highly recommend doing push-ups. With all my analysis over the years, and nothing better than push-ups for everyday purposes, for fitness, and especially leisure fitness. It's a very fun workout. You can do this wherever you want, pretty much any time of the day, indoors, outdoors, depending on the weather. And like I said, I'm getting warmed up now. I'm going to try to do about 3 water bottles today. Have a great morning. Have a great morning.